So, firstly, delete the pre-made cube, and then go to Blender Kit and search for a bridge. And then, as you can see that there will be multiple options. So firstly, you need to check box on the free first filter so that the free files will be visible to you. Now import this bridge and resize it according to your needs. Now after importing the bridge, we need to search for a lamp, street lamp. So as you can see, there are various types of option here available. So you can choose any of these from this. I will choose, this one. So now as you have imported this street light, then you need to adjust it according to the bridge that you have imported earlier. Adjust it and then resize it and then move it down and then up. Then select the street light and under Modify tab, add a array modifier and set the factor X value to 12.3. And now you can see there will be various street lights added. Now under Blender Kit, search McLaren and you can choose various options from there. Import this model and now select this and resize it and rotate it. Now you have to go to the output settings and set the render engine to cycles and feature set to support it. Now go to rendered view and now in the world settings, just set the environment texture, and now I will use the texture which I have downloaded from Polyhaven, and here you can see that the texture is applied. Go to Object and set Origin and select Origin to Geometry. And as you can see, this I have separated by pressing Ctrl plus P and selecting Object and keep Transform. So under Rotation, you have to just type #frame into 2 times. It will set a keyframe, according to which your animation will run. Now we will add a camera to our scene by pressing Shift-A and then selecting the camera. The camera decides the angle, distance, and perspective of the scene. And now we will set our scene according to which the camera will animate along with the car. So we have to select the whole body of car for animating it. And let's select the whole car right now. Oh, sorry, it's been selected. So let's select the whole car and move it backwards for animating it in our scene. So we have to go to the 0th frame and just insert the keyframe and adjust it. And now we have to go to the location and set keyframe on location X. And then we have to go to frame number 250 and set keyframe. So now as you have set the keyframe at 250th frame, so now you have to move the car in the X direction and just at the suitable location, put the keyframe. Now again, go back to 0th frame and play the animation. Now you will see the car will be animating. You have to select the car and camera both and press Ctrl P and select Object and keep Transform so that both your car and camera will be animating. What you have to do, just in the 1/20th or 1/90th frame, just set the X location value to 171 or according to your needs. And now adjust it, and now you will see the camera is animating along with the car. As we have parented both car and camera together, so now we have to press Ctrl plus Alt plus numpad 0 for this view. And now you have to rotate your camera according to your needs. So just adjust it according to your suitable view and move it in and adjust it. So in the 120th frame, as you have applied all the keyframes, so just go to frame number 1 and change their values so that it may be animating. And now change the rotation of the camera and just move the X, Y, Z value and adjust it according to your view. So as you come into the composting tab after rendering, so just by pressing Shift-A, you have to add a glare node and a viewer node. After adding glare and viewer node, just connect image to image of this, and now you have to change its streak value from 4 to 2 and adjust its fade value, like to 0.90 or something else, and strength to -0.127. And now, just by pressing Shift-A, you have to add a lens distortion and adjust the dispersion value to 0.1. And now you will see that faded look in the scene, which make our scene more aesthetic. Now in the output settings, just change the frame rate to 30 frames per second or 24 frames per second and file format to PNG. And from here, you have to select the folder in which your animation, your rendered frames will be there, and render engine to cycles and sample rate to 200 to 300 are enough for this. And here is the final render.